And what else we've got going on? We've got more stories. And I got a whole bunch of books to read to you guys. Like, you know, yeah, I just got a whole bunch of books to read to you all that, oh, you like my hair? You like that? That's pretty cool. Got like, got cool things on my head. Yeah, I've got bumblebees. Considering that I was stung by a bumblebee, I can't even believe that I'm even promoting bumblebees in this story time. Anywho, I'm going to keep it moving. And we've got some stories. And thank you very much for subscribing to the Read to Me, Ms Tracey channel at youtube.com, or you can Gmail me at the same address, read2me, Ms Tracey at youtube.com. And you can make requests for booking, because I will come to your home or to your school and I'll read and I'll bring books to life there. Yes, I will. True story. I'll make it happen. Make it happen, Captain. Okay, without further ado, so like I said, we've got a new president. And so, you know, in the United States, we often, you know, we have every 4 years, every 2 years and every 4 years, we have an election. But it's a part of being an American. Oh, wait, we've got to say hello to everybody. Oh my gosh, I think it's the antenna. Let me get these antenna going right so I can make sure that I'm doing things right. Okay, so let's do this. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. Hi, Gaston. Good to have you aboard. Oh, my goodness. Okay, you can totally send me the book. Totally send me the book. And I'm going to tell you to send me the book. Email me. Gaston, email me at readtomemistracey@gmail.com. Okay, send me an email and I'll email you back my address. But I definitely want you to contact the I See Me bookstore. They are Jeffrey and Pamela Blair. Their website is www.ic. Well, you're on the Facebook page. Just go there, give them an email in the I See Me, messenger, and they will surely contact you because they are all about promoting authors, and illustrators of color and pictures of, stories about kids of, all colors, but specifically people of color. That is awesome that you're a new author. I am seriously doing my own thing right there with that. I love it, love it, love it. Cool beans. If you have some little people that are watching along with you or whatever, just, put a little comment in there and like you just did, and I'll give them a shout out. So like I was saying, that a part of being an American citizen is, what does it mean? So let's talk about that. What does it mean to be an American? By Rana, DiOrio, and Elad Yoran. And the pictures are by Nina Mata. Yes, I love this because I can tell just by the sounds of the names that all three of them are from different cultural backgrounds. Ms Tracey is African American, and it sounds like Rana DiOrio is a Hispanic American, and Elad Yoran maybe could be Muslim or Islamic American. I'm not sure. Maybe, sometimes there's a little story in the back of the book about the author and let's see. Rana DiOrio is a third generation Italian American. Elad Yoran, let's see, first American born child of immigrant parents. Let's see, does it say who he's with? It doesn't say about his family, but Nina Mata She grew up as a latchkey kid from Queens, New York. Her family is from the Philippines, so she's Filipino. Wow, see, I told you. That's what America is all about. It's like in a melting pot of all kinds of people from everywhere. That's right. All right, here we go. What does it mean to be an American? Does it mean liking apple pie and fireworks? I certainly love fireworks and apple pie. I'm more partial to peach and blueberry pie, but I love pie. Well, this book says no. Hey, look, there's fireworks, and it looks like a little kid in the back seat, and looks like they're moving. They've got all the little stuff on top of it. It mean living in the United States? Not exactly, but it helps to be an American if you live in the United States. Does it mean loving fast food? No. I like fast food, but it don't love my waistline. Being American means believing that all people are equal and should have the opportunity to be happy. Yep, that's what it means to be American. Can you guys see the pictures? I think that's pretty cool. I like this book already. Following our dreams and working hard to achieve them. Oh, look, she's working hard with her dad. And look, that is the Statue of Liberty right in New York City Harbor. I've seen that. Have you ever been to New York City? Having the freedom to choose whom we love, what we believe, what we do, and where we live. And to change our minds if we want to. In fact, I changed my mind about what hair I was going to wear today. But hey, because I'm an American, I can do that. Knowing all Americans follow the same rules, honoring those who protect and serve us. Just like yesterday, see, there's a soldier, and then there's looks like it's a fireman, and there's a veteran. Happy belated Veterans Day to all of those out there, like my dad and my uncle and my cousins. Thank you very much for your service. Thank you so very much. Even the doctors and the nurses. Yeah, thank you very much for serving us and helping us out when we are sick. Awesome sauce. Cherishing our abundant natural resources. Hey, those are nice doggies. Wait a minute. Those are doggies, Ms Tracey. Those are cows. You're so silly, Ms Tracey. And enjoying time spent outdoors. My friend Aiden Sky, just came over and visited with me, and we played outside and threw rocks and took Miss Tinkerbell, who is actively doing her natural thing right now over there. We won't show you that, but it's a little graphic. Anywho, someone is in heat. Anywho, being grateful all year for our many, many blessings and leading by example to take action when people need help. It's kind of hard to watch. Anyway, oh, good. Oh, someone's walking that dog finally. Good job. I feel so sad when dogs are tied up in the backyard and they never get a chance to come out and get a walk. Welcoming people from other countries and helping them learn what it means to be American. Appreciating that our differences make us kinder, smarter, healthier, and stronger. Using our imagination and creativity to invent new things, and our curiosity and courage to explore new frontiers. being proud of all we have accomplished and humble about all we still need to learn. Oh, wow. I've seen a lot of kids and grown-ups wearing NASA t-shirts. I guess Ms. Tracey has to keep up with Jonas and get me one too. I don't know. Whatever you like. Being American means the right to become your best self. And the obligation to help others do so too. That's right. So fill your heart with love for who we are and your mind with ideas, ding, 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 of how you, your family, and your friends can make the greatest nation in the world. Even better. Huh. So this is a quote book. There's also a note to caring adults from the authors. And there's several pages about what you can do to be a better American. And there's also pages cherishing about abundant natural resources, and how to be sustainable in them. Great book, you guys. I love it. What does it mean to be American? I love it, love it, love it a lot. Alrighty, I got this one at the I See Me bookstore, and you can get it too. You can order offline. I think they're pretty much caught up now with their online orders, but I'll be honest, it's probably going to get crazy again because they had a feature on CBS Sunday morning. So I imagine, and I've been seeing the Facebook messengers blowing up. So I imagine it's going to get crazy. So if you are wanting to get some, hi there, Shannon. Hello. Hi there. Good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. If you guys are wanting to order some books, I would suggest going ahead and typing in that order right away. So it may get a little bit busy again, but that's exciting news for the store. I'm super excited for them. So we just learned about what it is. What does it mean to be American? But now, what about this? If you want to be the change, be the change. Be the change that we've been hoping for, that you've been hoping for, right? If you don't like something, change it. I'm thinking about starting something that can change the electoral college. I ain't liking it. I don't think we need it anymore. So I'm going to figure out how to change that. Hey, Sam and Ellis. How's it going, y'all? Good to see you. Sam and Ellis are some of my friends that have been reading along with us. I love you too, Shannon. Sam and Ellis have been reading along with us at the I See Me bookstore and Read to Me, Ms. Tracey. Oh, by the way, please subscribe. Even if you're a grown-up and don't have little people, please subscribe to Read to Me, Ms. Tracey at YouTube. Definitely need that for me. Okay, so we're gonna do this one about Be the Change. This is a story about Grandfather Gandhi. Let's see. Arun Gandhi and Bethany Hegedus wrote the story, and the pictures were drawn by Turk. Yeah, cool beans. Be the change. You know what? I may close those windows because I think, hold on one second, you guys. I think there's a little bit of the glare on the glossy print that I didn't notice before. Does that help it a little bit? Yeah, that's help it a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you guys can see that good. Okay. All right, let's see. Do we have any new friends on Facebook? Okay, no problem. Life at the Sevagram Ashram, grandfather's service village, revolved around the sun. Before daybreak, we left our beds. All 350 followers gathered for the morning prayer meeting. Peace descended on us like the rays of the sun. All religions were welcome. Hi there. Oh, that's my cousin James. Thank you for your service, James. Happy belated Veterans Day. The purpose of ashram life was to live simply and non-violently. Each day was filled from sunrise to sunset with service. The ashram worked as one, washing clothes, planting vegetables, picking fruit, spinning yarn. Anything that needed doing was done for the good of all. Grandfather had dubbed our work Experiments in Truth. There were 11 vows of ashram living. The one I found the hardest was the vow not to waste. And it was an important one, a cornerstone of grandfather's teaching. I wasn't sure how not wasting food or other items made life non-violent, but I did my best to follow the path put before me. Bapuji said I would understand in time, but I had already lived at Sevagram for more than a year. Sam and Alice, were you guys the ones that were asking about max speed? I think I went back and got it for you. I'll see if we have time to read it, okay? Soon, grandfather asked that I accompany him to Pune. I was happy to get the break from ashram life, from waking early and working hard. But at the Nature Cure Clinic for our routine was much the same vows, the same self-discipline. When grandfather talked, thousands came, overflowing the gardens. People young and old spilled into the streets. I stood with them and listened as he spoke about satyagraha, passive nonviolence. When nonviolence is accepted as the law of life, it must pervade the whole being and not be applied to isolated acts. Bapuji said, how was I to understand that? It hurt my head to even think about it. Yet, when grandfather spoke, something in me stilled, even if afterward my thoughts grew cloudy. One afternoon, on my way home from lessons, I had enough. I walked as I tossed my nubby pencil in the air, tired of my vow not to waste, tired of not understanding. It bounced into the grass. I left it there on purpose. I love the pictures in this book. Looks like Mr. Bobby said something. Max speed. Hey, thank you, Lacey. Thank you so much. Welcome. That evening, I asked Bapuji for a new pencil. This morning, you had what appeared to be a perfectly good pencil, grandfather said. It was too small. I threw it away, I argued. I didn't share what I was really thinking. I was a Gandhi. Didn't I deserve a new pencil? It was not too small this morning, grandfather smiled his toothless grin. And what of your vow? The one not to waste? I stared at my sandal feet. A vow is a promise to yourself before it is one to others. Why is a nubby old pencil so important? I asked. It is not the pencil, but you that is important, Bapuji patted my shoulder. Bapuji was talking in riddles. Why wasn't there a simple explanation? He walked me to the door. You will have to go and look for it. Would I really have to look for it? Search for a nub of a pencil? But it's after dusk. Good thinking, Arun. You will need a torch. He handed me a flashlight and pointed me toward the night. Hmm. I set off into the dark. My face burned with shame. Grandfather had already taught me so much, and here I had more to learn. I was disappointment to him, to myself. I retraced my steps, past the bench with the broken leg, past the pack of stray dogs. I stopped when I came to the scrubby grass that I'd cut across hours earlier. Kneeling, I ran my fingers through the coarse stalks. Nothing. Above, the stars seemed to mock me. Find it! Find it! They twinkled, taunting. Finally, after hours of searching, I found it. I stuffed the pencil in my pocket and trudged back to grandfather's cottage. Womp, 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 womp. That's the sound of him walking. Okay. Did you recover the pencil? Bapuji asked when I returned. I had, but I still hadn't discovered that what waste and nonviolence had to do with each other, or what they had to do with me. That night, I wrestled with my thoughts. How could throwing away a pencil hurt anyone? It made no sense. Why couldn't I understand? We returned to Severgram. There, grandfather set out to teach me the deeper meaning of the rule not to waste, just as monsoon season had come. The skies erupted. That's Ms Tracey's sound for thunder. The skies erupted for days on end. The rains beat the dry, cracked ground. The earth became messy and muddy as I struggled with how waste and violence were connected. Wow. Kind of like hurricane season here in the United States. Grandfather sat with me for an hour a day, as busy as he was. Waste is a violent action. When resources are low, people hoard. We know about that during COVID season, don't we? Toilet paper, paper towels, hamburger helper. Those who are forced to do without may eventually strike out. Fighting occurs, he said. Did you want any of that when you threw away your pencil? I didn't. Is this why we spun? Why we made our own cloth? Grandfather suggested I make a tree of violence, with violence as the trunk and physical violence and passive violence, the kind that looks like it hurts no one, as the branches. Before you act, think how it would affect others, he said. Who would it hurt? You? Someone else? The earth? Does hurting the earth hurt us? Together we created a tree and pasted it on the wall. Each day, I added my thoughts and actions to it. I can think of some grown-ups who could really use this book. Grandfather would come by my hut and he'd watch my tree grow. When I wasn't sure where to place something, he helped me decide if the thought or action was passive violence or physical violence. As the monsoon rains renewed the earth, my tree grew and grew. Both branches were heavy with leaves, but the passive side became enormous. Maybe this is something that I can do right here in St. Louis City. To put some thought to that. Soon, I could see how throwing away my pencil could hurt others. More graphite would need to be mined for a new pencil. Trees would need to be cut down. Land would be stripped bare. Villages would be lost. Where were my wants, like the one for a new pencil, more important than the needs of others? I saw how kicking and shoving led to rioting. I saw how violence led to more violence, how wars led to more wars. Ooh, war is not good. Like the soaking rains that turned the musty earth lush and green, new growth finally sprouted in me. I was responsible for my every thought and action. Yes, but I was also responsible for the thoughts and actions of the world. To change the world, I needed to change myself. As the rains trickled to an end and the sun returned, Grandfather took my hand. We walked amid the hustle of ashram life, new planting, chores, prayers, and work. Grandfather had a saying. He had said it to many, and now he said it to me. Be the change you wish to see in the world, Arun. And with Grandfather as an example of being the change for himself and others, I would. The end. That was Be the Change, a Grandfather Gandhi story. Arun, Gandhi, and Bethany Hegedus. So I got this book at the St. Louis County Library. And let's see, I have another story that I got from I See Me Bookstore. And thank you very much. I'm also simultaneously broadcasting this at the Read to Me, Ms Tracey at youtube.com. You are all watching here on Facebook Live, and I'm also on Instagram so that you can go back to 3 different places and reread this if you like to read with me. Cool beans. So please, I appreciate you subscribing to the Read to Me, Ms Tracey channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, cool beans. Now, I have another book that I got from the I See Me bookstore, and it's called A is for Activists. It's written and illustrated by Innosanto Nagara. All right. So it says the best-selling ABC book for families who want their kids to grow up in a space that is unapologetic about activism, environmental justice, civil rights, LGBTQ rights, and everything else that we believe in and fight for. A is for Activists. Let's read it, shall we? A is for Activists. A, 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 A. A is for activist, advocate, abolitionist, ally, actively answering a call to action. Are you an activist? B is for banner, bobbing in the sky, billowing in the breeze, 'cause you're not shy. C is for co-op, cooperating cultures, creative counter to corporate vultures. Oh, and cats. Can you find the cats? Yeah. Can you guys find the cats in that picture over here? I found one cat. Yep, there it is right there. One cat. D, little d democracy. More than voting, you'll agree. Dictators detest it. Donkeys don't get it. But you and me, we demand equality. E is for equal rights. Black, brown, or white, clean and healthy is a right. Every place we live and play, environmental justice is the way. F is for feminists, for fairness and pay, for freedom to flourish and choose our own way. G is for grassroots, sprouting from below, sharing nutrients and the water's flow. Below the surface, we're all connected, stronger together we grow. H is for healthy food, a human right, honeydew, jicama, nature's delight. Hummus, hot dogs, Havarti cheese, hot dogs? Yes, healthy hot dogs, please. And, well, pizza. Pizza starts with a P, Miss Author. Indigenous is for I is for indigenous and immigrant. Together we stand tall. Our histories are relevant, and injury to one is an injury to all. J is for justice. Yay for justice. Jia Jing Jang Juanita. Jijang Jang Juanita Jamal. Justice for the janitors. Justice for all. Oh, Justicia for all. K is for kings. Kings are fine for story time. Nights are fun to play. But when we make decisions, we will choose the people's way. L, LGBTQ, love who you choose, 'cause love is true. Liberate your notions of limited emotions. Celebrate with pride our links of devotion. M, megaphones. All hear ye, hear ye. Megaphones marching, movimiento, music, hip, hip, hooray! It must be May Day. Oh, it's a party. It's May Day. It's a party. Oh, it's a party. N is for no. No, no, no. Yes to what we want. No to what must go. No, no, no electoral college. No, no. Oh, open minds operate best. Critical thinking over test. Wisdom can't be memorized. Educate, agitate, organize. P, peace march. Protest. Power to the people. Yes! Q is for question, questioning coercion, quarreling qualities, countering false assertions. Racial reds, the headline said. Ruinous rioters, the rumors spread. Rabble-rousing riffraff. Really? S is for sun, soul, solar. Superstar, stellar power, fuels all life, not just flowers. Energized homes, cars, and showers. Silly, selfish scoundrels sucking on dinosaur sludge. Boo! T is for trans, for trains, tiaras, tulips, tractors, and tigers too. Trust in the true, the he, she, they, that is you. U is for weekends. U is for workers' rights. Wait, that's not you. That's W. U is for union, yes. V is for Vox. What? Did you say Fox? No, I said Vox. Did you say box? No. Vox. Rocks? Blocks? Socks? Vox. Box. Box of the people, voice of the populi. Better go see the letter D. Wondrous world, wondrous we cannot be whole, we cannot be free unless we delight in diversity. X is for Malcolm, as in Malcolm X. History's lessons can be complex. Remember Parks, remember King, remember Malcolm, and let freedom ring. Y is for you and youth, your planet, your rights, your future, your truth. Y is for yes. Yes, yes, yes. Z is for Zapatista, of course. This book is dedicated to Arif Romero and his mama, Christy. Love it. A is for activist. Got this at the I See Me bookstore. And you too can get that at the I See Me bookstore. For those of you all who are watching with us on Facebook Live from the I See Me bookstore page, you can always go there or directly to their website. Oh, I want to wave at my cousin. He's watching me on Instagram. He's reading along with this. Hello, Cousin James. And, what was it? Oh, so you can go to I See Me bookstore, which is www.iseeme.com, and you can order your books online. Now, I think we have time. Let's see, what time is it? Yep, we have time for maybe one more book. And I think what we'll do, well, let's see. I tell you what, we will do, maybe we may have time for two more books. Let's see if we can get two more. I Am One, a book of action. And it's by Susan Verde and art by Peter H. Reynolds. I got this one also at the I See Me bookstore. I Am One. Just like Ms Tracey. Just one. One of me. Maybe one of you. Ooh, pretty trees. That looks like the trees in my neighborhood now. Most of them the leaves have blown off, but man, that one across the street was so pretty and yellow. But all the leaves are on the ground now. Isn't it fun to crunch the leaves on the ground? How do I make a difference? It seems like a tall order for one so small. So small, I got to put it up to the television. To the screen. But beautiful things start with just one. One seed to start a garden. Hopefully that bird doesn't eat the seed. One stroke to start a masterpiece. One note to start a melody. One step to start a journey. One brick to start breaking down walls. And I can speak one gentle word to start a conversation. I can use my one soft voice to start a friendship. I can perform one act of kindness to start a connection. Aw, she's giving the doggy a treat. I can share one tender hug to start caring. I can light one candle to start leading the way. I can make one drop in the water. Bloop. to start ripples that become swell and then waves. Yeah. Traveling over oceans, across borders and boundaries. Landing on distant shores to start a chain reaction, inspire a movement, make a change. I am one and I can take action. We are each one and we can take action. One by one, we can make a difference. Oh, look, they're cleaning up their yard. They're cleaning up their block, just like Ms. Tracey does on her block. Because one is all it takes to start something beautiful. See, they just cleaned up, raked up the leaves and cleaned up the dirt and put all of the bricks in line and made a path. Pretty cool. Yeah. The end. Meditating on what you can do. Awesome sauce. I love it. I Am One, a book of action. That is by Susan Verde, and the pictures are drawn by Peter H. Reynolds. Love that. Got it at the I See Me bookstore. And also, got to promote Read to Me, Ms. Tracey at youtube.com. Thank you very much. And you can Gmail me, Read to Me, Ms. Tracey at gmail.com. And I can come to your home or your event. Yes, you can book me for live events. Yes, don't you worry about it. And I thank you already for subscribing to the Read to Me, Ms. Tracey channel on YouTube. Thank you very much for your support. I really, really love, I call this a ministry. I really do enjoy reading to children and young people, and I try to make it fun for the grown-ups too. Yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. Just a little reminder that sometimes, you know, I'll tell you what, hold on. I can show you better than I can tell you. Because Booker has been over there in the corner reading along with us. If you guys have a pet, or like Miss Tinkerbell's over there, she's watching with me. If you have a pet or a stuffed animal like Booker, read the stories to your pets or your stuffed animals, because you know what? It helps you develop your vocabulary and learn words. And your pets and your stuffed animals love it when you spend time with them. Reading stories and playing with them. Yeah, that's exactly right. Sometimes if there's not, you know, if you're not watching Ms. Tracey, you can always, you know, read to yourself, right? They love it when you do that. So cool. Be sure to read to your stuffed animals or your toys or your pets. They love it, love it, love it. I certainly know Booker loves me to read to him. Now, I think we are just about out of time, but I'm super excited that you guys had a chance to read a few stories with us today. I enjoyed you. If you please would, you know, help spread the word that we're doing this. Normally we do Wednesdays at 11, but I had to work yesterday, so I apologize. I'm sorry. Sorry. Had to work. Hey, how else am I going to keep the internet paid for? Okay. And buy funny little stuff to put in my hair. And buy hair. You guys, it's been a blast hanging out with you all. Be sure to give yourself a hug. It is your daily vitamin. And if you do not know how to do that, I'm going to show you right now. Ready? All right. Come on, Cousin James and Sam and Ellis and Mr. Bobby and Lacey all the way in Concord, California, and Mr. Gaston. Yes, I want you guys to do this hug with me. Ready? Here we go. Raise your right hand in the and wave it like you just don't care. And put it on your left shoulder. Now squeeze it. Then raise your left hand in the air and wave it like you just don't care. And put it on your right shoulder. Now squeeze your shoulders together. Even when I'm showing y'all how to do it, I have given myself a hug. Oh, and it feels so good. And you take a good deep breath, breathing in all the good stuff. Oh, yes. Oh, and then breathe out the bad stuff. Do it again. Guess what? You just gave yourself a hug. Didn't even need to give anybody else a hug. Yep. Good enough for grown-ups and little people too. And who doesn't need a hug a day? I mean, really. Anywho, I've had a ball. My name's Ms Tracey. I am I host Read to Me, Ms Tracey. So you can go and check me out at Read to Me, Ms Tracey on YouTube. And whatever else. And thank you for tuning in to the I See Me bookstore. This show is going to be broadcast on Read to Me, Ms Tracey. You can please subscribe. Thank you very much. And don't keep us a secret. Tell your friends about us. And if you are if you are a parent or a caregiver and you have been reading the same story for 8,354,000 million times, or if you need a bedtime story, or if you just got some work that you need to do because you've been to computer, go ahead, put Ms Tracey on. I'll entertain them for you. All right. Me and Mr. Booker, we are going to leave you now because I have got to another Bible study. Okay, so here we go. Oh, wait, no, that's hello, friends. Oh, see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. Give a hug, ladybug, blow a kiss, mwah! Jellyfish. I'll see you soon, big baboon, out the door, dinosaur. Take care, polar bear, wave goodbye, butterfly. Don't forget to give yourself a hug every day. Read to your toys and your stuffed animals and your pets or someone in your house that has time to listen to you. Yeah. Every day, read a new book. Get your library card. You can order them still. Yeah, get your library card. And if you love it, order from the I See Me bookstore. I've been Ms Tracey. I'm out. Ahala! Thank you so much for watching, Sam and Ellis and Mr. Bobby and Mr. Gaston. Don't forget to email me. And I guess that's Mr. Lacey. I'm not sure. Miss Lacey. Thanks, Lacey, for watching all the way in Concord, California. We appreciate you. Toodaloo. Bye, y'all. My nose is itching.